Oh my gosh. Look what happened, guys. Look what I have here. Guys, my 98 Eclipse is started and cranked up, guys. The engine is up running. And I just had it up running like a few minutes ago. After I did some research and I've done some research, but it's got nothing related with what I'm doing to make it start up. And I'll tell you the whole story about it. Okay, guys. This is probably the very last video that I am making to talk about the issue why my car is not running, cranking up after uh, I left it parked for like over a week when I was out of town for the holiday. So yes, this is the last video, and this is the conclusion, and this is the end of the video um, about it. Okay, so let me tell you all about it, how I got it started. Okay, as you guys can see in here, the engine is running, it's starting, it's cranking, and it's running right now. And I have done all type of um, check and works to get it started, and it's just a very simple thing, guys. All right, let me hear the muffler here, guys. It's running. Hear that? Yes, my car is back running like before, nothing wrong. And let me cut off the car for right now, okay, because it's running, and I have it start up for like the last 15 minutes, so it's been running for the last 15 minutes. So I'm gonna cut it off now. Now look, inside the car, there's no check engine light or anything, guys. Just my brake lights and the door lights. Now I'm gonna turn it off and go into more detail and talk with you guys how I got the car start up and crank up and running. Okay. So, all right, guys, I am so excited and happy what I did today to have it back running again. And let me get started by telling you guys what I did here, how I did it, and I'm so glad I did it and find out the problem why it's not cranking, and I had it crank after that. And yes, this is the last video conclusion, and I solved the problem to have my car cranked up. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to details. So let's see. How should I start here? Okay. I didn't have the old charger wire. I have a bigger set. Charger wire is blue, and I've used that, and it's in the back of my trunk. I've used that the other day and have the having this Camry here. I have the car roll down, and have this Camry drove up, so so I can charge the battery, because the battery is on this side, and my battery is on this side here. So it's a distance, so I have to move the car down a little bit. I have to do some pushing with some people. My family have to push it. My people have to push it. After it's been rolling down. So I've used the the other battery charging wire is blue, is thicker, is bigger than this wire, but it's just older. So I wasn't sure that it's because the wire is old. That's why the blue wire was old. That's why it didn't charge good the other day. So today I had this wire out getting ready to charge again. But luckily I didn't have to charge it again. Let me close the door here. My battery might goes out. Okay. So I was thinking about charging it again. After I've done some research, like you guys see my previous video that I was talking about why my car is not cranked up, because there could be many different reasons why it don't even start up and cranked up. Okay, like my car is just, I know the battery was good. Like I say, the battery seems fine. All the lights inside the car works fine. It's weird that I can't even crank it up. It won't even turn over. The engine won't even turn over. All I hear is some relay clicking, and of course I hear the fuel pump was pumping fuel up. So then I was thinking there's so many problems could be wrong with it, because I have it sit for a while, and I know I know in my mind, no doubt about it. I know in my mind, like this could only be something really, really simple, like something really small. Like, is it a fuse or a break? Like, what you call that? A shortest or something like that. It could be really simple, like some wiring is having a shortage or whatever. So that's what I had in mind the whole time. Like, I know this is something simple because I had my car running before I had it parked. I got it tuned up, oil change, all good. I even drove the very last day before I parked it and go on my vacation, my cousin wedding to Texas. So everything was working fine before the very last day is working fine. It's running. I drove around too and I parked it after that. And there's no way after I came back and it's parking like over a week or so and it's not running again. That's just kind of pissed me off, Like, what happened? Why does this? I mean, I know it's raining and all that, but I have everything closed, my windshield, my window, my sunroof is all closed. There's no way water can get into my car like a lot or whatever that makes the car, soaked up or corroded corroded any harness wiring or like my fuse not working because I had it parked for so long or the fuel pump is going out, whatever. I mean, all that can be exempt, okay? Like, that shouldn't be happening at all. That causing my car not to run again, cranked up again, all right? So I'm gonna go into detail, all right? Um, so let me tell you what happened, the whole story, okay? I'm gonna make a story real short. Now, I was gonna. I did some research. I got worried a few days ago and all that. I came back like last week. It's been like a week already. I came back and I've been trying to start it for the whole week, for the last week. And I've been worrying like, why it doesn't start up. I've done some research. I went online. I searched for like battery starter. I didn't go up into detail. Like, I didn't really search through like alternator, see if it's bad because it would not be the alternator if the starter is not working for the first and the battery is good, so it cannot be the alternator. So I'm really having, I just think the whole time it's the starter problem because before that, like I told you guys, I banged the starter a few times to have it start up again for the last couple of months. I've been having the same problem. It wouldn't even start up because I had to bang the starter to have it start up. For some reason, it's hard to crank over the past few months, but I didn't realize it was something simple that I need to like look over and tune up my whole car after it's been rebuilt. I haven't really finished anything besides just oil change and things like that. I haven't really like do a full tune up yet, like cleaning the gas tank, like cleaning the fuel injector and all that. I really have not had the time to get into those stuff, but I will in the past week or for the next week or so. I will have the time to do all that, but because I have so much thing to do on my side job and all that, and I still need to finish the front too, so I have so many things to do to finish before I do any um uh finish tuning up on my 98 Eclipse. Okay, let me go into detail how I got it started. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about anything else but detail how I got it started because it's just taking you guys around the head. So, all right. So I was worrying because it's a starter problem because I had to bang it before so I can start it. So, and I did some more research. Um, like I got into detail. Like I was worried. I searched to like, what if my car been seized up? So there's a number of things if you do YouTube searching, like why your car is not, you know, won't crank up or won't turn over. So there's so many videos on YouTube. I've checked a lot of those too, like how to get your car start up or cranked up, why it's not running. I watch quite a few videos for the past few days now, and they've been telling me the whole thing. It could be the battery. Everyone telling the same thing. It could be the battery or the starter by itself. Most of the time, it's the battery. Like that's what everyone look into. The first thing is the battery is good. So like I already did, guys. I checked the battery, brought it to AutoZone. The battery is 80%. No doubt about it. I thought they were lying about it, but obviously it's true. It's good. The battery is good, 80%. So I took the battery back, and I was going to go to return this battery. Have them check at the battery place that I bought it like tomorrow. I was gonna do that, but luckily now I don't have to because my car is already started, and I was gonna bring that tomorrow too if my car's still not starting up by today, because I kind of got lazy for the past few days. I didn't really check the fuse and all that much, which I should have checked the fuse right after I checked the battery and put it back on from AutoZone. I should go home and check all the fuse and the relays right after that. But I kind of got lazy, so I didn't really like check. I did check some of the fuse, but I didn't finish checking them all. I was kind of go over like the small fuse right here, but I didn't go over the relays and all that. I kind of do that from the outside. This fuse box in the engine bay here, but I really didn't pay attention, and I didn't really um, check the fuel box which is inside my car. There's another fuel box inside my car here where I'm sitting on the driver's side. Yes, guys, there's a fuel box in there, and they're all fused in there. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, look into it. There's a fuel box on the driver's side underneath the seat here on the 98 Eclipse here models. Yes, the fuel box look like this. Okay, you want to that's what I did. I took them out and checked all the fuse with this this is called like a fuse checker. It has a light bulb. So all you need to do is connecting. It's only one wire connection, guy. In some of the videos they say to connect this to a red positive battery wire. But really, I've usually connected to the negative, which is the black wire. That's how I connect it. The black wire to the negative battery black. See, the black to black, okay? That's negative, that's the black wire. This is the battery charger wire, okay? You want to connect it and like this, okay? You want to use the light bulb uh, the fuse checker, and this thing here, this tool here is to check the fuse shortage and the harness wire, the relay, stuff like that. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. um, I left the well I left the two names inside my house. There's a box. I have it. I don't know what it's really called. I just know it's a fuse checker, electrical checker, things like that, just to check for shortage and fuse and things like that. So I connect it onto my negative battery wire just like this. All right, and it's only one wire. Okay, it's very simple, guys. So I use this tool here and all over check all over my my fuse box in here. Check on all over these fuse. This is how you check the fuse, see if the fuse is good. Okay, look at it. This is a 20 fuse 20, and you want to have that pointy point right there at the fuse. There's two ends. Now when you look at the fuse, this is where you want to check at the fuse. Okay, you see that white silver looking two ends right here, the silver looking on the fuse. That's where you want to have the pointy probe point at. Okay, right at the silver looking prom. Okay, probe, whatever you want to call it. Just point it right there at the fuse. On all of these fuse, you want to point it there on the top of the fuse. Okay, and look what I got, guys. Hold on, I have to connect. I have to do this first. I have to connect the negative uh, wire to the battery in order to check this. This is how I checked it, okay? Okay, so after I point in one of those fuse, see that? And you see that? The lights goes on. This is one of the fuse that the light goes on. And there are like 15 of them all together in here. There's a lot. So this is one of the fuse that's still working good, that lights up. But the rest of it, most of it don't even work, guys. So I'm like, forget this technique, you know? This technique seems like it's not working at all because all the other fuse works too. Why the light's not turning up? Okay, so I'm like, forget this. I'm not gonna check all my fuse with just this thing. Okay, this thing, you know, sometimes it don't read because the fuse and the connection in there might be too weak for it to check. So the best thing I would do is, this is what I use, guys. I use this fuse check. If you don't have this tool should be included in your fuse box, okay? Somewhere around your fuse box or so. Just find this tool right here. This tool is to easily taking out the fuse out of your fuse box. The small fuse out of your fuse box. So I have to manually use my hand and use this tool to take out each fuse, whatever fuse that I think it's bad or it's ugly or it's not working. When I test with the light probe here, whatever fuse I think is not working good, I will take it out and check it. And guess what happened, guys? It's very simple why my car is not starting. And I don't know what this fuse called, but it's called hold on, let's focus on here. It's called 10A. It's a 10A fuse. It's called ELC -4. I don't know what the heck was it. Have no clue what it is. All I can tell is this is probably like electrical. See, ELC. So this is the fuse that I took out. ELC 10. This fuse look the worst. See, when I take it out, because I already tested with the probe, there's no light showing on this one either, and it could be some clicking or whatever. That's what I think when I did it. So I took it out. I look at it. I mean, it looked ugly and old, but I look at it like, this is how you test the probe too, the fuse too. You look at the sun, it's not cracked or anything, I look at the sun and I mean the fuse look good. It's no cracking or anything, but really, it's bad, guys. Look at it. Not only is dirty and ugly, but if you look carefully down here like this, see that? The fuse inside the middle, it has a black, like it's going ugly and dark, black, dark, right? It's like burnt, but it's not cracked. So if it's burnt like this, have a black spot like this inside the fuse like that, see that? That's the best view I can do, guys. See, it's dark. That means it's bad, okay? That means the fuse is bad. So I took it out. I had some spare fuse. I have a bunch, in my house, but this is some spare fuse that I used to put around the fuse box here. Yeah, I got 10. So I took one of the 10 out already. You see that? It's missing the 10. I took one of the 10 fuse 10s and replaced it right there, wherever it is, right there. And guess what, guys? After I replaced it, it cranked up like charm, guys. And I thought it was something about the clutch. Here it is. This is the clutch pedal. And right here, there's a white button. See that? There's a white button. I don't know if you guys can see it, but at the end of the clutch pedal, there's a white clip where when you step on right there, when you step on the clutch pedal, that pin you will hear a clicking sound. That means it's depressing, and I thought it's missing a pin right there for it to depress, but really it's not nothing wrong with my clutch pedal or anything like that. or my clutch going out, because I thought my clutch was going out too. So as the starter is bad or whatever. I thought that's the whole time I thought it was that. But that's what it is, guys. It's one of the fuse called ELC is gone bad, and I change it, and voila, it start up good like before, start right up, And I was looking at some shortest, because I do have a lot of shortest from my radio wire and all that. I haven't finished, hook up my radio because I was in the middle of searching some radio to hook up, but I haven't really buy it yet. So see all this wiring, it could be a shortest, okay guys, because all this wiring was like down the ground like that. That is the bad sign. Don't have your wire like I do. I just happen to have it down there because I have really no time to clean it up yet. So that could cause a shortage, okay guys? That will cause a shortage on the wiring inside the car. So have them up, having have them high somewhere. Don't have it go down to the chases. Have them up somewhere or tie it up somewhere, because that will cause a shortage, and it will cause your car not to crank up like mine. Okay, so that's what happened after I clean up all the wire up from the ground and replace that fuse. Oh my God, it start up like a champ again. It start up like normal. So yes guys, that's what happened. It's just tiny little things like that will cause the car not to crank up, and that that's basically the whole problem, is that fuse. Mainly is that fuse. So I recommend all you guys to change all your fuse, like from the inside out, change them all new. If they're a little fuse, they don't cost that much. Go ahead and change them all. Change them all to new. And especially when you just bought the car and the car wasn't even running, or it was a old car or whatever. When you buy it, sometimes people junk and throw the car away, and they sell it or they throw it away because the car wasn't running, and they throw it away. But they don't really know the little problem can cause the car from cranking is just those small little fuse. If you change those fuse, then the car will crank again. It will start again. They never know why the car's not cranking up and start again, because it's just a little problem like that, little things like that. So that's how people like me buy an old car, and have it fixed really easy. Because most of the time people throw away their car for stupid things, like their head's blown up, the header is blown up on a gasket. All you gotta do is just change the gasket, or the fuel box is corroded or whatever, or the battery is corroded on the wire and the battery is bad. That's why they throw their car or whatever. I don't know. It could be a stupid reason why they throw their cars, and people buy them back cheap like me, buy them back real cheap and fix it up and ride it or sell it or whatever you want to do after that. So guys, this is kind of like a secret, but it's not really a secret, to show you guys how my car uh, fixed it, start up again and cranked up again from little issue like that. Okay, so yes, I did waste $20. I spent $20 on gas with the 5 gallon like I show you guys, and I have to do some pumping after that too. Took me like a whole night to do that and spend like $20 on gas, where I don't really need gas, because I do have a half notch back which I can drive back and forth to the gas station like 5 times. I know I don't need gas like that, but oh well, I already waste $20 for gas. And it's not even a gas problem or fuel filter or fuel pump or whatever, because I was thinking it was a fuel pump too. I was gonna take out the seat in the back and bang on the fuel pump too. Luckily I didn't have to go through all that, 'cause that would waste a lot of my time, you know and all I spent was like $20 in gas and some time doing that on my previous videos you guys already see. But other than that, waste a few days for me to find out to start it, which I could find and solve this problem out from the beginning. After I have my battery checked, I can just check my fuse, and voila, that's the problem. It's the fuse. One of the fuse is having the shortest, is popping, is one of the fuse is bad. That's all. I gotta switch out and change it. It's just that one fuse, that 10 amp fuse. Oh my gosh. So guys, when you look at fuse ugly and dirty like that, most likely it's bad, okay? Don't wait until it's cracked and you think, the fuse has to crack and break in order to have a bad fuse or whatever. No, it don't necessarily have to be like that. A fuse can go bad when it's dirty or have a black carbon, burnt, when it's burnt like that, it's bad, okay? It don't necessarily have to be a broken fuse inside to be a bad fuse, okay? So, oh my gosh. And look, guys, I have all this thing to replace uh my battery wires. I have all new battery wiring, the harness of the battery all new, ready to replace it. But look at it, guys. My battery wire is not that bad. It's not corroded like that or whatever. It still work like a champ. I'm gonna take this out because I don't need this no more. I'm not gonna test any more of those fuses anymore because my car's already cranked up. So my battery is good, and the harness wire, the battery wire is not old or anything like that. And I've checked everywhere, all the wiring. I mean, there's nothing, no doubt about why it's not starting. All the wiring look clean and it's in place and all that. Nothing cracked or anything like that. I mean, like I need a cover for this ECU wire or whatever, but that's not the main reason. There's no water been going into my wiring, so it's not corroded. I just recently changed my serpentine belt, but that's not going to cause a problem because I was thinking about the whole time, guys. I thought I had put in the wrong oil, like combining 530 and 1030 oil into my engine like that. That's why it's not cranked up. But hey, guys, oil mixed like that, I guess it's all right up until this point. I'm still doing that, and it's still it's still running like a champ, guy. But don't do that. But don't do that if you don't have to. Like I do it because I have like 3 gallons of 530 and 2 gallons. I mean 5 gallons. I mean 5 quart. Okay, 2 quarts of 530 and 5 quarts bottle of 1030, and I wanted to switch to 1030. That's why I have mixed up oil like that. So I'm ready for the summertime. Because summertime I want to use 1030 instead of 530. I've been using 530 oil for the past winter month, and I want to change over. So I just combine them, and I just combine them and instead of just use 1030 by itself. But anyway, that's not the problem. So the next oil change, or because my engine is leaking, so within a week or so, it will all have the engine will all have 1030 oil anyway, because you know all the 530 will be gone anyway. But anyway, so guys, I'm so happy. So I'm putting everything back together now, and the problem is solved. I don't. The next thing I'm gonna do with my car is finally I have a car to drive around doing my things. For the past week, I cannot even go to work. I couldn't even go anywhere because I was trying to fix my car, and now it works. So tomorrow is Monday, and I can go to work. I can go to places now. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I just got my engine rebuilt. It's like a brand new engine. Why is not working? Why is not running? That's crazy. So it's just little bitty things, all right? It's not even worth to take it to a mechanic or anything like that. Because I was worrying I have to spend more money on that too. Take it to a mechanic. But the next thing I'm gonna do is put everything back together, like my battery holder. And the next thing, very next thing I'm gonna do with my project car here is finish tune up and redo the front. Okay, and wait, right now I have full tank of gas, so I have to drive it to where it's almost empty. Then I can tune up the injector, like putting that bottle, the gas cleaner bottle, through the injector and through the gas tank to clean my injector and all that, and then I have to flush my radiator, which I'm gonna make a videos on doing all those things, and probably have to clean my throttle bodies and all that, put new gasket on it, and then of course redo the front here because it's kind of crooked, and then change the headlights bolts and all that. So the headlight bulb on this side is going out, and I still haven't really ordered. I haven't had the time to order and hook up these lights. I have so many things to do, guys. I have to order like the fog lights for it too. Up until this time, I still haven't have any lights or on the front ends hook up or doing it or whatsoever up until this time, guys. Up until now. So that's really the main thing I need to do first before I even paint my car, because it's really ready for a paint job. But I really have to finish up the front first. I was thinking about getting new headlights because my headlights are old. And guess what happened, guys? Next month, August the 15th, I think, or August the 20th, is Charlotte, where I stay, having this big car show. It's called like Evolution Tuner or something like that. I've just received a invitation from my friends and in Facebook and all that stuff, but you know it's called something. I think it's Tuner Evolution or Evolution Tuner, something like that. It's really big, guy. It goes around just like Nobi years and years ago, but now this is something new. That's what it's called, and they come to Charlotte, and it's a big car show. They're selling the ticket. I don't know how much the ticket. I haven't really looked into uh, like see how much is the ticket. It's probably costs around $20 somewhere around there for a ticket. So I'm thinking about going there, even though my car is shitty. It looks it looks like, you know, it just needs a lot of work done. But hey, at least it looks decent enough. But I don't think I'm gonna go into the car show yet because my car definitely needs a paint job. It's ready for a paint job, and everyone that show their cars there has a good paint job in order to like register their car to for show or whatever. So I don't think I'm gonna register my car for show, but I will go there and bring my car there and just to show up. But yes, guys. So that's about it. That's my update on my 9A Eclipse here, and talk with you a little bit about that Evolution Tuner thing car show coming up to Charlotte next month where I stay, and I just thank God. I mean, of course, the knowledge, guy. You gotta have knowledge to do this too. Um, if you don't know anything about cars or anything like, you know, checking on a car, you can't do anything like that to get your car started from after it's sitting and it's not starting up for a while. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna let you go now. My problem is solved. That's the conclusion. Is why my car is not running after I took a 2 week vacation. So all right, guys, please likes, thumbs up, likes, hit the subscribe button, and watch out my videos. Um, just, just want to tell you guys that please, you know, if you think my video is good, go ahead and give a thumbs up, likes, subscribe my videos, and check out all of my other videos as well. And if you have any question or comment, just go ahead and leave it down. Please, guys, do leave appropriate comments on my channel and all my videos. All right, guys, I really appreciate if you guys, you know, leave appropriate comments. Thank you. Thanks for watching all my videos, and I'll see you guys in my next videos. You're watching my channel, Automotive and Sport channel. It's me, Young Leo Echo, is signing out for now. Bye bye.